There's stuff where I will lose like 10 grand on like an Amazon listing before it starts making profit.
I didn't come from money, I came from like normal beings, like market stalls. From 9 years old I was working.
If I give you an amount, £500,000 is dead.
Really?
So I've had a guy and he goes, I'm really struggling with this. Within about 10 minutes, I saved him about 30 grand.
Let's be straight, yeah? How is that possible?
It's crazy, I'm truly blessed.
Be honest, is it a scam?
100%.
So, I'm here with Babz. You might remember him from the Yiannimize Grand Tour when he done it with his R8.
Yeah, the blue R8.
And you might have seen him on Team A as well, where we had like the Banana, Urus, and a few other cars, the Performante and things, yeah?
Yeah, you've done the Perf, you've done the Ultima.
We've done a few cars. So let's reel off your cars. So what cars do you have?
I've got a Porsche 911 Targa GTS.
Right.
Porsche Taycan Turbo S.
Right.
Lamborghini Huracan Performante, the yellow one.
Yep.
The Lamborghini Ultima.
Roadster.
Grey, the matte grey one, and I've just got the Urus Performante, yeah.
You know you can only drive one car at a time, yeah?
I know. Talk about like a few years ago, I didn't even have any cars.
Okay, so you've got loads of cars. How do you buy your cars?
Typically, it's basically just balloon payments. So I put down a massive chunk.
So a massive deposit?
Yeah, and interest only. My first Lambo that I bought, which was the Huracan Perf, I bought in cash.
Right.
I bought it, and then like 5 months later, interest rates were like stupid. And then I was like, is it really smart me having that much money in the car? So I went to my finance company. This was before the whole kind of interest rate hike. And I ended up paying like 380 quid a month for that car. It's 200 odd grand car.
It's a no-brainer.
And I put like a big deposit down. I took some money out of it and I paid 380 quid a month.
So the car cost how much, the Urus?
256 or 258, one of them, yeah.
And you put what deposit down?
Just over 60,000.
Okay, so you borrowed around the 195
Yeah,
mark.
something like
Okay.
that, yeah.
And that 195, you're paying how much per month?
I think it's about just over £1,200.
So over £1,200 a month, and that is interest
only.
So
No
literally
repayment on the car.
all he's paying is the interest on the car. So that 195 at the end of the term, he will still owe the 195.
Porsche Taycan Turbo S. So I bought that car for 147 and I paid, I think 35 grand deposit. And I pay about £1,400, but that's a repayment.
Interest rates are extortionate. People are paying 10, 11, 12%.
Yeah, 12%, yeah.
Where back in the day, we could get them for what, 6%?
Yeah, 4.9, 5.9%, yeah.
Which was incredible, and it was a great time to borrow.
That's the Huracan Perf, why I pay 390 quid a month on interest only. It's like, you can't even get a BMW X free for that.
At least still, you can't
you can't even get a lease still for that.
So we are in your warehouse, okay? And we're in Bournemouth.
Yep.
Okay, this is like a different backdrop. You've got boxes and everything everywhere, yeah? What is your official title for what you do for a living?
Import wholesale. So we have an office in China, got an office here, obviously you see my sales team and stuff. So we import for retailers and wholesalers in the UK. So they will come to us and saying, we want X, Y, Z. Our team in China will source it, do the deal with the team in the UK. We do everything from the quality control to the packaging to the branding, everything, locks to shipping, every lock's talking about it either comes direct to this warehouse or our other two warehouses and it gets distributed out to the customers, or the container gets shipped directly to the customer from China. We don't touch the stock.
You're like a safe house where we use you as the vehicle. So then if something goes wrong with China, that is your problem, your stress. Until it lands here, then it's my responsibility to sell the product.
But even after, if there's a problem with the product, it's our responsibility.
So you will stand on?
Yeah, and this is why we do what we do. And the other thing is, 9 out of 10 times, we can source it cheaper than them. Okay, because of our long-standing relationship with China.
What's the difference between FBA, fulfilled by Amazon, and drop shipping?
So FBA is basically, you bring in the product to your warehouse or even direct from China if you want to, you ship it into Amazon fulfillment center. They've got like 20, 25 around the UK.
Yeah.
They pick, pack, dispatch your product and do all the customer service. Drop shipping doesn't work with Amazon. It's like a Shopify store. Everyone talks about Shopify and stuff like that. You have no control over the product. A customer places an order on your website, for example, yanni.com.
Pending.
Yeah, someone's gonna go register that. They go to something like AliExpress or whatever. I place an order for this jacket. I don't actually stock the jacket. It's stocked in China.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then they send it over when
from direct from China to the customer. So you don't even touch the stock. You say wow, but how do you know what your customer's getting? And how can you control like you can't control lead time. So when people say, oh yeah, I drop ship, they might not send it for 2-3 weeks, or the customer might not get it for 2-3 weeks because of delays and flights and stuff like that. I see a lot of people say they've made crazy amounts of money on drop shipping, and some people probably have. Back in the day, it was great, but it's become so saturated, and if you can't control all aspects of your business, how can you do well? It's short-term business. We control our product, we control our quality, we control everything from the shipping, the lead times to everything. And if you don't have control of your business, you quickly lose it.
We've seen this everywhere in adverts and everywhere else about the courses online. There's millions of people claiming to have made millions from doing this type of work. And they're saying they can offer this and they can offer that and you're going to get rich. Is it a scam?
100%.
Why?
Because nothing's getting rich and quick in this world. These people that are doing these courses and stuff like that have probably done all right for themselves, but 99% of the time, I've never really seen them back it up with that warehouse, staff, stock.
So it's the perception that it's fur coat and no knickers.
Yeah, they're living in some penthouse in somewhere, do you know what I mean? And like, don't get me wrong, it can be very, very lucrative, but Amazon is very much a long game. And I say this to people, whoever thinks they're gonna get rich quick on Amazon, it's not for you.
Can anyone do this job? So can, for example, a mum at home, teenagers, what do you need to start to do this?
Yeah, I've seen people all aspects of life, but at the same time, it can take over your life. It's not a business where you open up at 9 o'clock, you close at 6 o'clock. Yeah. It's a 24-hour business. You have to also remember with Amazon, you're always in the palm of their hand. Like, they can shut you down. I've had people, they shut you down overnight for no reason, and they've owed them hundreds of thousands of pounds, and they haven't been able to get that money for like 6 months. And it's just crippled them. Anyone can do it. It's just a matter of, are you willing to put in the knowledge and the graft?
You do courses or seminars.
Seminars, yeah.
What are you actually teaching people? And they sell out like that, don't they?
Yeah. The reason why I do a seminar and not an online course is I want people to see me in person and ask me questions. So I had a guy in my last seminar in January. He's like, yeah, I'm doing really well and this, that. And he was doing quite a lot of business on Amazon. And I pulled up his laptop. He's like, oh, let me have a look at Amazon. He goes, I'm really struggling with this. Within about 10 minutes, I saved him about 30 grand. He was chucking money at advertising, thinking, yeah, doing advertising, I'm gonna get more sales. But I made a few tweaks to his adverts and stuff like that. And he was like, I didn't even know you can do that.
The problem is online, people portray everything to be easy, no matter what business it is. And as I said, all you hear drop shipping and Amazon and I'm gonna get millions, I'm gonna make millions. You just bring a product in and you just sell it. It's so easy. And when you see someone like yourself that has this business and has all these cars and is very successful, you think, well, I can do that. Well, why is he different to me?
Yeah, but to make it clear, it's not made just from Amazon. So my main business is the wholesale business, the import business. And then obviously the Amazon business side is a separate business. I've got a property business and then the consultancy business. I even see cars could be a business, like invest in cars, like the Ultima.
If you buy the right car, it goes up in value.
Exactly.
And you buy it at the right price, especially if you're getting cars at list.
It's having a few like different things, but my main business is like the wholesale business.
We're looking around, we've got boxes everywhere, we've got products everywhere. Give me some of the things that you sell out of here. I'm looking here, you've got like, what's that, compost?
Compost, poker sets, umbrellas, lighting, socks.
How do you know when you're speaking to China, be like, you know what, this is gonna be the next thing and I know I'm gonna sell numbers on this?
So that's what we call a trending product, a fashionable product, when it's like the next big thing, I don't know, fidget spinners, whatever you want to call it. Although we do that, we really stick on like our day-to-day bread and butter.
So what's a day-to-day bread and butter item?
An umbrella.
Okay.
That's although it's obviously dependent upon, the weather and stuff, but that's a product that everyone knows. What I call a fashionable item is something that comes into fashion, blows up the industry, and then goes up.
Like a Segway?
Exactly, but the problem with that is there can be a lot of money to be made, but on the flip side, when it comes crashing real bad.
And you could be sitting on thousands of pounds worth of stock that you now can't sell because the fad's gone.
It happened with fidget spinners, yeah.
The fidget spinners, yeah?
I'm probably sitting on like 10 grand of stock.
Really? Anyone want a fidget spinner? Head over to Babz.
Yeah, if you've got like a kids charity or something like that, I'll send them to them happily. But yeah, it literally is the nature of the beast. what you think is a good product necessarily won't be a good product what the customer thinks is a good product. So never think with your heart. It's all calculated, everything's calculated. But yeah, man, we hold a big stock. And I would say, I give you an amount, £500,000 is dead.
Really?
Yeah. It's £500,000 cash tied up dead. Although we go through it and we clear a little stock to clearance companies, and it does go up and down.
Is that because it's seasonable products? So you can only sell this item at Christmas or
Oh no, if I give you seasonal products, that's way more.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you're talking way more than that. I'm talking like products just literally I've had products 4 or 5 years
that are just sitting here.
No, but we try to sell them, but they might trickle along, but just the sheer volume of product that we've got. With big rewards becomes big risk, right?
It's cool that you've been honest, because there's a lot of people that would sit here and be like, yeah, everything we buy, we sell, and it's really, really easy. And people watching this will be like, wow, okay, sitting on that much stock and some stuff you might not never sell, or it's just gonna sit here and just rot.
I've been stock, because I can't even give it away for free.
Picking up an Urus Perf, that's serious, yeah?
Yeah.
That's level. But having 3 of your Lamborghinis here,
Lamborghini showroom, innit?
it's your own Lamborghini showroom in
in
Hatfield. How is that possible? Is that like dreams?
Do you know what? It's weird, yeah. So basically, Jan put a video up today of, what did you have? The Countach.
The Countach on my wall. Yeah, you can see it on the screen right now.
I had the same poster, but the black background in my box room at my mum and dad's house. The box room must have been about 3 by 2 meters.
The size of these. Let me just turn it around. The size of this little.
Smaller than that room, yeah. You get a single bed. I couldn't even have cupboards, so I put my foot. But listen, it's still humbling, man. It's crazy. I'm truly blessed. I still pinch myself that I got them, but I try not to get caught up in it by driving it all the time and stuff like that. I still want to focus on my work, bro. You know my story in it.
Listen, I think you're fair to say that you made it,
yeah.
You lost it,
yeah.
And you made it again.
Yeah.
And as I said, people can make it the first time. When you lose it, it's trying to recover and be able to come back again. Is what you've done. We're getting deep. It's time. It's time. We can do our podcast. Yeah, coming soon. Yan and Babz.
I haven't seen the car when it got delivered. So the car got dropped to Yan. I don't even know the full spec of the car. That's the worst thing about it. And then when I chose the colour, I'm in an orange. And Yan FaceTimed me with the colour, and I was like, you know what? I don't know. But Yan saying, listen, it's another level. So
it's special, and you're gonna see why. Yeah. Anyway, let's do it. You pleased with that, yeah? Well done, congratulations, man. So it's fully wrapped, red pinstripe in, got a fantastic spec on this, so load of carbon. Congratulations! Woo! There's a lot of people that watch these videos, a lot of up and comers, a lot of successful people as well. What one piece of business advice would you give for people watching this video right now?
The thing that changed for me completely is when I stopped chasing the money and I started loving what I did and enjoying what I did. The money came to me. I found a passion in what I did, which is very rare, and I accept that not everyone does find a passion. But the moment I stopped trying to chase money or any material things or whatever, and I enjoyed what I did and the process of doing it, it came.
You know what, and that's a good piece of advice. Babz, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Guys, thanks for watching.